run, two of the most popular clubs in France. PSG do come into this as favourites, and they obviously went on that unbeaten run. I think it was between 2012 and 2020. So if they turn up, they're going to be so difficult to beat.
Merci à toi. Comment ça va? Salut, salut. Bon courage. Bon match. Bon match, bonne chance. Salut, bonne chance. Merci, bonne chance. Merci. Salut, bon match. Bonne chance les gars. Merci. Merci, bon match. Bon courage.
Here's how PSG line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and fullbacks are great, and the latter constantly providing overlaps to create 2v1 situations. Both have got good delivery, so it's just about getting on the end of things.
Oh, that's been won really smartly. Chance here. And a marvellous save.
Well, he just shows great reflexes and agility to keep that out. It's a top-class save.
And that will keep the attack moving nicely. Just in time. Fantastic defending. They take a short corner. You know, there's just something about this fixture that brings out the best of his management.
Yeah, and you can see that all the players know exactly what's expected of them. Let's see if they can keep that impressive run going, eh?
Defensive work.
Yeah, he got himself in a great position there.
It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, sir?
Well, he's certainly weighed in with quite a few goals this season, hasn't he? It's going to be so important that they keep him quiet. If they let him run rampant, as other teams have done at times, then we all know what the outcome will be.
Paixão. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Saka. There could be something building for PSG here, and the promise of something happening is over. Played through nicely. And it's on here, and they've scored to take a lead that's more than warranted.
Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Vitinha. And on to Fabregas. And that's the perfect way to protect the ball. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Now, what can they do from here? Paixão. And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. Thomas Rosicky. Mendes. Fabregas. And loads of room here. A different angle of attack. And the keeper more than equal to it. Out of play for a Marseille throw. Now, can he get the crossing? Chance to score! Oh, that's fabulous from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
The corner taken short. Oh, gone for it. The ball's still loose. Now it's in. Nothing he could do to stop the next one. And a little extra help wouldn't go amiss back there.
Well, here we can see the replay. This is what you always get taught to do as a kid. Look for that far post, make it difficult for the goalkeeper, and always follow in. That's what happened, and that's why they get the rewards.
And we're back underway at 2-0. Nuno Mendes. And that will do it for the first half here at the Parc des Princes. I think most would agree that we've just seen an excellent first half from Thomas Rosicky, the player who's making it all happen out there.
He's been the standout, the difference between the two teams. And at times he's been unplayable. The goals were clinical, and he just looked hungry for more.
Second half underway, and a huge task ahead for PSG. Saka. And into the box it goes. Out it goes, PSG corner coming.
Well, the team have struggled for long periods, but this is a chance to get back into the game. And you can tell the crowd sense it.
Secure hands, calmly taken. And that's barely even a save as it arrives at the goalkeeper. Fans are right behind them, and those in charge know that this game is key to winning their hearts.
Yeah, a win here would give the manager all the bragging rights he needs, wouldn't it?
Ruben Dias. PSG with acres of space to attack. promising position, this. Just waiting for the moment to break through. That's a pretty poor error, to be honest. Didn't have to do that. Rosicki. Well, I'd like to know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
Yeah, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? I think he'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect he's going to have an impact from the off. He's a good player, and I think it's a fair value for him.
Thrown to the opposition. Ruben Diaz. Fabregas. Isak. Nicely sets it up. Just to spark something. And it's been safely dealt with. Delivered into the box. Well, a tame-headed effort, and too close to the keeper to pose any real challenge. Thomas Rosicki. Now, here's an invitation. What a chance this could be! Oh, yes! That's how to make your mark in Game 1. A debut goal.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect, and then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
So it's 3-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Vitinha. That's not a bad-looking ball. And it's given away. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Decent, making progress here. Ball lost and the chance gone.
Yeah, that looked really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Isak. Neves. Positive pass, nicely done. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. What a chance! Scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end, but he does well to find space. and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
So we're back underway after a goal that has almost certainly put this one to bed. João Neves. Not prepared to give the ball up easily. Ruben Diaz. William Pacho. Neves. Using his strength well.
Yeah, holding them off well.
Vitinha. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, that was an emphatic result, wasn't it? They looked so confident in attack. Every time they went forward, you thought they were going to score. I'm sure they'll be pleased with that.
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, he caused them a lot of problems off the ball, closing them down and never giving them a minute in possession. On the ball, he was brave and showed quality with his goals.
They know what's needed. A win in this game and a favourable result elsewhere will lift them into the knockout stages. It is Olympique Marseille. They face Juventus, and it's live next. Good evening, everyone. Very shortly, it'll be time for both sides here to get pedalling at the Stade Vélodrome in Marseille. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's all about the final league phase confrontation in the Champions League for these two. It's Marseille, and they take on Juventus.
These fans will be slightly nervous today. This is a massive game for the club. They just need to hold their nerve here.
Well, this might well be one to savour. Juventus get the ball rolling. And here's how it looks for Marseille.
Well, in this 4-5-1, the striker has to threaten the space in behind, just to stretch the opposition, which will then allow the midfield players space to show their quality. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11.
Well, in this 4-5-1, they're packing their midfield, but the two wide players will almost play as out-and-out wingers. However, it's important they do get runners from central areas to support the centre forward. That's going to be key.
Will it be? In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, I'm hearing the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in one of the other games. Let's hear more about it from Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Frankfurt, and it's only gone and hit the bar, and it went in. It's now 1-0 with 11 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Well, a playoff place already guaranteed, and there are quite a few other clubs who wouldn't mind being in their shoes.
Yeah, result isn't vital for them today, but it's always good to keep the momentum going, which is exactly what these fans will be expecting.
Malo Gusto. Locatelli. And on to Thuram. Tyler Morton. Can they level the game? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Morton. And support available. Kefren Thuram. Now with Locatelli. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, this looks useful. Now with David. Real chance! And saved by the keeper. And it's been given as a penalty! And now to level the game. In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, let's take another look. He chooses the right way to dive, but it's a good penalty because it's the height that beats him as it goes above him.
Rosicki. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Kalulu. Now with Locatelli. Pierre Kalulu. Kefren Thuram. And on to Locatelli. Thuram. Now, I believe changing circumstances in one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Leverkusen. They're ahead by 2 now with with 36 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Locatelli. Kalulu. Malo Gusto. And on to Kalulu. The ball back with Marseille now. Thuram. Malo Gusto. Pierre Kalulu. Thuram. On to Morton. Can they make this count?
It needs somebody to show a bit more creativity here.
Kefren Thuram. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half, so he can show us his ability.
So back underway here into the second half. Warren Zaire-Emery. Read it well defensively. Well, a goal update for us to know about. Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
And it's his second goal for Manchester City. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 53 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Gusto. And on to Locatelli. Pierre Kalulu. Now with Thuram. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Effective challenge. Kalulu. Kalulu. Now with Thuram. Good passage of play. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. More action from Liga coming your way. It's Olympique Marseille, and they'll be facing Paris FC. Making them chase shadows.
Well, they move the ball so well, don't they?
Kalulu. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
Yes, another goal for Leverkusen. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. It's now 4-0 with 69 minutes played. I'm really enjoying this one, Derek.
Cheers, Alex. They're relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Rosicki. Juve on the attack. Near the end of this match. Level pegging. Regained possession. Now, someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. They're now 3
Oh,
ahead.
jumping in. They're in a great position here. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Well, we did have to cut off, Alex, for understandable reasons in this case. To confirm, Monaco did score in that match. And they are running away with it, seemingly. 3-0 in front. Tyler Morton. Now with Thuram. Well, not the pass he had in mind.
Yeah, that really is a sloppy pass, isn't it?
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Francisco Conceição. Now with Morton. And there it is. This contest is over. Well, they had designs on finishing in the top 8. But
After days of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion, worthy of a packed stadium. Hello and welcome from the Orange Velodrome. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got live action for you from Ligue 1 McDonald's on the way. It's Marseille and they take on Paris FC.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Salut, salut, bon match. Bonne chance. Joue bien. Bon match, salut. Merci. Merci à toi. Bonne chance. Salut. Bon courage. Fais un bon match. Bon match. Bonne chance. Salut. Bonne chance. Merci. Bonne chance. Merci. Salut. Bon match. Bonne chance, les gars.
And the first half is underway. This is the visitors' team for today.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, so they will be very compact out of possession. But they'll need to break forward quickly when they win the ball back. And key to that will be the wide players. This should be a really interesting game.
And he's been forced into that. Rosicki. Lovely weighted pass. Promising move stalls.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Bit of a squeeze on here. Lopez. Well, the manager's had the upper hand in past encounters, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not sure that means too much today. This is a totally different game.
Vargas. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Good ball. Decent looking attack this. Now composure needed. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game.
Let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And we're back underway at 1-0. Could be setting something now. They need to be better on the ball than that. Pushing forward, and there are choices on. The goalkeeper ready for it. Really good stop. Thomas Rosicki. And a super pass from Rosicki. And there it is. Oh, but the flag goes up. It's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Vargas. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Good work. They've got it back. Good work to recover possession. might be promising. Space now to get a crossover. Decent looking attack, this. Well, we're approaching the interval now, and I should think the fans will be happy enough with the score. What about the performance?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent, but any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Good spell on the ball, but they are still behind. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. And with that, the first half in Marseille comes to an end. Well, he's made his mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Off we go, the second half underway. Maxime Lopez. I'm going to hand to Alex Scott now with an update from one of the other games.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. They've scored the opener here with 47 minutes played.
Fantastic, Alex, thank you. Brendan Aronson. Still behind, but this is looking promising.
All very good, but they need that killer pass now.
Starting to get interested here. Moving in field here. Worth a go. And a superb block. Well, you can put the speculation to bed now because Arsenal have got the signing over the line. A good move?
Well, at £75 million or thereabouts, they've bought a really exciting player here. It's just a case of finding the right role in the team for him now. I can't wait to see how he fits in.
Maxime Lopez. Ruben Vargas. And he's in now. Chance to level maybe here from the corner. Delivered into the box. A really good interception to take the ball. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott with the details.
Yes, another goal for PSG. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot from such a long way out. I think it totally surprised the goalkeeper. They now lead 3-2 with 63 minutes played.
And the ball's still loose. But it's in at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That is inexcusable.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Lopez. Oh, that's really well cut out.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
That's not a bad-looking ball. And offside rules the assistant referee. "15 minutes remain. Pablo Maffeo. Maxime Lopez. Being made to work to stay on the ball.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Pablo Maffeo. Maxime Lopez. News of a penalty in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
Yeah, PSG were awarded the penalty. The goalkeeper comes away as a hero because he saved the day. It remains 3-2 with 85 minutes played.
And Alex will keep us updated. And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. What did you make of their performance?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
There have been a few good performances out there today, but of all the players on show...